Hey beauty addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a natural makeup look for beginners. It's going to be a drugstore makeup tutorial as well. It is something that one of my followers had requested, and then of course I wanted to incorporate more drugstore makeup tutorials for you guys. Also, all of the brushes that I used in this tutorial are from the drugstore or from affordable brands like BH Cosmetics or Morphe. Alright, so if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so before we get started, I gotta mention these ears, these cat ears. I got this cat ear headband from H&M in Hong Kong, and I just thought it'd be really cute for makeup tutorials, so I'm gonna just be wearing these for makeup tutorials, unless of course you guys hate it, but I just thought it would be cute. Now for this makeup tutorial, it's going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I go in with my eyes first and then I do my face. But when I was first starting makeup, I would always do my face products and then my eye products. And also, I think it's totally fine for a natural look to start off with your face products because you're not going to be going in with dark shades. I'm really not going to be using that many eyeshadows today. It's going to be super natural, so even if you get a little bit of fallout, you can wipe it off with do a fiber brush. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you kind of like how I used to do it, but also like how to do what I used to do, but better. What I've learned and what I wish I would have done previously. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to prime our face. And I never did this before. I didn't know about face primer until I started watching YouTube. I would just always go right in with foundation. But the problem is most foundations, at least that I've experienced, I don't know if I've experienced any that go onto your skin super smooth. I have normal to dry skin, so I love putting on a face primer first because then it smooths out my skin and makes it really easy to apply my foundation. Because I have normal to dry skin, I typically use gel primers, but I ran out recently. So I'm going to be going in with this Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. I think creamy primers like this are a little bit better for people with more oily skin. Let me know down in the comments if you have dry skin and what your favorite primers are, and then if you have oily skin, what your favorite primers are. Just let everyone list down below what their favorite primers are and what skin type that they have so that people can know, get an idea of what would work for them. Now with my skin being normal too, I'm more versatile. I can try a lot more variety of things. So I can't really tell you if it's really good for oily skin. I can kind of tell you if it's good for dry skin on my drier days. But it seems like a lot of products work for my skin just because it's usually more normal. Alright, so we're going to go in with this face primer. I'm just going to put a pump on my hands. Just a pump there. We're going to dot it on our face, just all around, and then just spread it out with our fingers, working it into the skin. I'm going to go in with another pump. I'm going to get all that across my face. Now just blend it in. This smells like icing, by the way, too. So if you like the smell of icing, you like this. Next, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. Like I said, I have normal to dry skin, so I really like this. I noticed a lot of people who have oily skin just like the regular True Match, not the Lumi. So just a suggestion, whether or not you have oily or more dry skin, you could try the other one. I kind of want to try the other one anyway, just to see how I would like it. But I really love the Lumi one. This is my favorite foundation from the drugstore. So now we are going to place this foundation all over our face. Another reason why I like doing this first if you're starting out with makeup is that we're going to be using this foundation as a primer. So when we put it on our face, we are also going to put it here on our brow bone to cover up any veins, and then on our eyelid, which will help prime our eyes for when we put on eyeshadow. So to place it, I'm going to be using the Morphe M439 brush. All the brushes in this tutorial are going to be more affordable brushes. So I'm just going to put 2 pumps. And then I'm going to kind of dot it on my face, start with my cheeks, my forehead, nose, mustache, chin. And we're going to go here and blend, blend. And then just kind of like left, put on your eyes. I'm going to bring it down into our neck. I really love this Morphe brush. It really blends in your makeup. Like, I really don't have to go in and use my fingers to kind of touch up. Sometimes I do anyway, just out of habit, but this is the best foundation brush that I have found to blend in your foundation. But either way, I like to go in and touch up anything like those hard to reach areas. So I just kind of go on the front of my nose, around the nostrils, around the eyebrows, forehead down to the chin, and then lips. Next, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Conceal Primer. So that's one thing that I wish I would have done when I was younger. I never put on concealer, I just did foundation, and that was my face for the day, other than like maybe a blush. But yeah, I never used a concealer, and I think that I really needed it too because I have some natural redness right here, and I really wanted to even out the area between here and the redness, so that's what I'm going to be using this concealer for. Now, if you have a perfect even toned skin, this might not really be as necessary. Like if you have no dark circles or anything, you could probably skip this step, but I'm going to do it just because I have those problems. So if you need to, do it. If you don't, then don't do it. So I just put a bunch on my finger, and then we're gonna dot it right underneath the eye here and kind of on the cheeks. I'm doing it more on the cheeks just because I have redness there, but you guys can just feel free to do it right underneath the eyes if you, whatever works for you and your skin. And I'm going to be using the Morphe G2 brush, and this is what we're going to use to blend it out. So just kind of like pull the product up. Okay, and pull the product up. And then we're going to brush it down. Kind of go on the nose with what's left. Brush it down. And then just kind of do circular motions. Whatever you think you need to do to buff it out. Kind of repeat the steps too. Then if the concealer isn't completely blended in, you can go in with your fingers to finish it off. Next, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. When I was younger, I would always put the Fit Me powder all over my face, even though I have more normal to dry skin. I feel like it's more necessary if you have oily skin to put powder all over your face. But some people even just do it just because they like it. It's like a nice set to their makeup. You know, sometimes some people think it helps. Some people have said, like Jaclyn Hill mentioned that she thinks that it helps her foundation last longer throughout the day. So I'm actually going to put this all over my face. I never do that, but I think I'm going to do it for this video. Now to place the Fit Me powder, we're going to be using the BH Cosmetics 124 brush. Forehead, down the center, under eye area. Alright, so now we've set our foundation, so we're going to go in with blush. I'm going to be using the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. I realize I really don't have that many drugstore blushes, so if you guys have any suggestions of other blushes for me to try, let me know. Now for the blush, we are going to be placing it with the Morphe M427 brush. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of dab it here. Dab it. I'm going to blend. That's what's great about this blush, is that you can place and you can blend. And this is like a duo fiber brush, but it's a little bit more dense, which I like more for blush. At least for the setting part. Next, we're going to go in with a brow pencil, and we're going to be using the Almay Brow Pencil in Dark Blonde. So I have a confession. I did not do my brows, not even plucked one hair, until I was 23 years old. So that was about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, which is insane, guys. I can't believe it took me that long. I guess because I don't have like really extreme bushy eyebrows. It wasn't causing a unibrow or anything, so I just let it be. But once I started watching YouTube videos and I started doing my brows, I was like, oh my god, what was I doing? So you definitely want to do your brows. So the one side of this brow pencil has a brush, and the other side has a pencil. I really like pencils. I think they're great, especially for traveling. I do have a Tarte one that I really like. It's a mousse, but pencils are my ride or die products. So we're gonna use a brush end first to brush out our eyebrows, and then we're just going to fill them in. Now I have a video that goes in depth on how to fill in your eyebrows with a brow pencil, so I will link that down below for you guys. But Pretty much you just want to make sure you fill in the areas that are more blank and that try to get your brows as even as possible. The saying is your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So they want them to look alike, but they don't have to be exactly the same. So I'm just going to fill in this area here because it's kind of blank. Then I'm going to go down and do a tail. And then just fill in anywhere else that I need. Alright, now we're going to go in with the Maybelline The Nudes palette. Since we're going for a more natural look, we're going to want to use a more natural colors. So we're going to go in with this color right here to do the crease. This will just give our eyes some depth. And then what you're going to do is you're going to try to get a color that's as close to your skin tone as possible. For me, it's this color right here. So to place the crease color, I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics fluffy brush. So I'm just going to dip that in. And then we're going to put it in the crease. Fluffier brushes like this are great to blow out your crease color. And to place the more nude shade, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Then we're going to use the same brush and just on the bottom part of it right here, we're going to dip that into that nude shade and then put it on our brow bone. This is another thing that I skipped when I was younger. I never put eyeshadow on the brow bone, but it really is nice to have a little highlight there, and it also helps blend out the eyeshadows here so that's not so messy. Next we're going to put on mascara, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. I really like Wet n Wild mascaras. I think they do a really good job at separating your lashes, and I really like them for more like everyday natural type of looks. So we're going to start with the top and then on the outer part and then work our way in, and then what's left on the brush we're going to put on the lower lash line, and then we'll repeat on the other side. See, like this is separating so well. So the last step is to do our lips. If you are a beginner with makeup, I think a great option for you is the Maybelline Baby Lips lipstick or chapstick. I think it's a great product because you get a little bit of color on your lips, but then it also moisturizes your lips, and it's something that you can just throw in your purse and go. So I think it's a great one to start off with. So this one, I don't know if I said it already, is in Fruit Punch. And it smells like Fruit Punch too. Or Pink Punch. It's pink. It's called Pink Punch, but it smells like Fruit Punch. Yeah, it's just so moisturizing. I think these are more moisturizing than the EOS lip balms. I think those are overhyped. But I think these are really moisturizing and really, like, I love this color on my lips. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you found this video helpful. If there are any drugstore products that you think I should try next, that would be great. I really want to try some new blushes just because I feel like I don't have enough blushes from the drugstore. And then eyeshadow palettes. If you guys know of any other good ones, that'd be great. I only think I have like big palettes. I only have the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and then the Revlon one that I used in my cranberry makeup tutorial. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Paris 2, something like that. But yeah, and I do want to try the blush palette from Maybelline, but I think I want to try some other ones as well. So let me know what I should try down below. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all next time. Bye! So the first thing next we're going to go in with maybe a brow whiz, or eyebrow. The saying on YouTube is they're not supposed to be twins, they're more like cousins. They're not. What was the saying? I screwed it up.